video I'll be taking a look at the Tatonka Yukon X1 Backpack. I bought a second one of these last year, and here I'll tell you why. I bought the 85 plus 10 litre version for myself a couple of years ago, to be a sturdy and comfortable pack with enough capacity for at least a week in the wilderness with the dog. The capacity was just right for what I needed to carry, and it's built for carrying loads upwards of 25 kilograms, so is fine with whatever I would realistically want to take with me. Last year I bought the 65 plus 10 litre women's version for my wife as an upgrade to the same size pack that she had previously been using. So let's have a look at some of the details of these bags. Built for carrying heavy loads, the bag features an internal structure that keeps the pack stable and spreads the load, so that most weight is carried on the hips rather than the shoulders, thereby avoiding spine compression. The waist strap is solidly built and features aluminium support bars which transfer the weight to the hips from the back of the pack. This is then carried from the hips, across the back, to the shoulders by the X-shaped internal structure. The pack is made from rugged Cordura material and features a Ricoh emergency reflector. The top flap has an outer pocket with a key hanger inside and waterproof zip. On the inside of the flap is a first aid compartment. The main compartment is closed at the top with two pull cords and a securing strap. There is also a large zip opening to access this compartment from the front. Inside is a water bladder hanger and pouch. The lower compartment is separated from the main one by an internal zip and is accessed from the outside with another zip. On the outside of the pack there are three open pockets. On each side is a large elasticated pocket with a securing strap. On the front, the large pocket can be expanded further by opening the zip to reveal more elasticated material. This pocket is secured at the top with a buckled strap. There are two further zipped pockets on the sides of the pack, which can also serve as volume expansion for the main compartment. There are multiple attachment points for carabiners, straps, hiking poles or ice axes. Two hand grips can be found on the front of the pack and one on the back. The total weight of the 85 plus 10 litre pack is 3.25 kilos, or just over 7 pounds, and it retails at €400. The 65 plus 10 litre pack weighs 2.9 kilos, or just under 6.5 pounds, and retails at €360. The men's X1 comes in either a 75 plus 10 litre version in turquoise or black, or the 85 plus 10 litre version in olive or black. The women's version is 65 plus 10 litres in burgundy or black. Tatonka also makes several other Yukon backpacks without the X1 system. These include the standard version, the light version, and the junior version. So how have I tested these backpacks, and what was so good about them? My first big trip with my pack was a 5-day wilderness backpacking trip in Lapland. This was repeated last year with both packs on a slightly shorter 3-day trip. Videos from both of those trips are linked in the description. I also used the pack for training hikes in hot weather in the mountains of Central Europe. Firstly, as someone who's had back problems, including recovering from a slipped disc in the months preceding that first trip that I just mentioned, the support that this pack offered and the way that the weight was transferred to the hips was superb. The stability of the pack is top. I could hop over rocks in streams and traverse tough, uneven terrain without the pack sliding around and knocking me off balance. The padded mesh on the back panel, shoulder and waist straps make this a comfortable pack to carry, both in terms of padding and moisture dissipation. This was especially noticeable when carrying a fully loaded pack up a steep mountain in temperatures of over 30 degrees whilst training. Carrying this backpack isn't always completely pain-free. After several days of carrying heavy loads, my shoulders do get a little bit sore, but I think this is completely normal, and I can't really see how the padding can be increased and load reduction further reduced in this area. There may be fewer attachment points on this pack than with some others, but I find there to be enough, and I'm also a big fan of the outer pockets. The expandable pocket on the front is great for chucking stuff in on the go, rain clothes and snacks for example, so you don't need to regularly open the main pack to access these. The side pockets are really generous in size. You can fit 2 water bottles in each one, or for me a fishing rod and a water bottle in each one. In general, I really like all of the storage compartments and options that this pack offers. They've all been used at one time or another, so no wasteful extra features or materials. So, ruggedness, support, comfort, flexibility and quality all earned a big thumbs up from me. Because of that, I saw no reason to look elsewhere when upgrading my wife's backpack. She was also jealous of my pack, so it was an easy choice. Are there any downsides to these bags? Well, they're certainly not the lightest of packs out there, and if your thing is cutting down on every tiny bit of weight on all of your kit, they're probably not the backpack for you. It would have been nice if a rain cover was included. The bag's material seems fairly water resistant, which is a great first line of resistance, but I wouldn't rely on that alone, particularly with the open outer pockets. I bought the Tatonka rain flap covers for these packs, which I've been really happy with, and there's a separate video on those linked in the description. The rigid cross support of the waist strap means that the backpack can't be packed flat, and that can make travel and storage slightly awkward, but it also makes the backpack so much more stable. As you can tell, I'm really happy with these backpacks, and I can't see any reason to change my pack for any of my future 3 to 10 day backpacking adventures. Only if I was travelling light on a short trip would I currently consider something else. Do you have a favourite backpack for multi-day trips? Let me know what it is in the comments. If you've got this far and enjoyed the video, please do leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more outdoors content and equipment reviews. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.